Just for the record, name, title, or
Dale Meyer, Vice President of Operations, Meyer Hotels. We have 6 hotels in Branson, Missouri. Comfort Inn and Suites, Quality Inn, 2 Best Westerns, and a Holiday Inn Express.
So, how important is the guest sleep experience to your value proposition? And you can use any of the examples of brands, but overall, how important is that to you?
So, it's extremely important because that's one of the reasons they stay at the hotel, is they want a place, a safe haven to spend the night, and they'd really like for it to be like home. So it's extremely important to our customers that the sleep experience is a good experience. It's real simple and real easy to tell if there's a bad bed, in my own experience. They want a good bed that's going to be comfortable.
What types of products and amenities matter most to the guests, specific to the guest experience? Obviously, the bed, but beyond that.
I think it's interesting. Over the years, what we've seen is that almost all of the major brands have gone towards white as a way of making sure that things are clean. The same thing with amenities. We've started giving them a selection of pillows. In general, they want to know that the bed looks good and have some confidence that, especially in today's day when we hear lots in the media about bed bugs, that they have a way that they can, in an easy way, ensure that there's no issues with that bed.
So you hit on a very interesting thing. I think, talk to me about how the importance in hospitality of that guest perception. So when they walk into the room, like that perception of cleanliness and all the things that represents.
So if the bed really looks good, they're willing to pay more money. It's pretty simple. Perception's everything. And, the alternative is if they walk into a room and they see the bed sagging, they see old design linens, they are not going to believe that they should have paid a lot of money for that hotel room.
How often do you get guests that will either provide specific feedback to one of the properties or post about it on TripAdvisor or any of the review sites? Like, how often is the sleep experience part of that review?
So in almost every one of the major brands, it's part of the surveys. And, what we see is that people would like it like home. Well, it's hard to do that because people have different likes and desires. And I think where you can have confidence in the Serta beds that we use is there's research behind it. And so we have to rely on the research to satisfy the most people because we know that there are differences between folks and what they want.
Is there a certain demographic that is more likely to give you a review, good or bad, based on their sleep experience? Did you find?
I don't know that.
No.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Crosses the spectrum.
I don't know that. So our customer is twofold. It is the empty nester senior citizen, and it is the family. And so the empty nester senior citizen would be in spring and fall. Families in the summertime. They all want a good sleep. They all want a good night's sleep. They want to be comfortable. And so what we try to do is get as much input as possible because that's how we tell how we're doing.
How important to you is sustainability in the products that you source from your hotel, specific to guest sleep or the amenities that you provide? So
what we focus on sustainability-wise is from the time we have control of the goods. So, in the case of mattresses and box springs, we would try to repurpose those after they've gone through their effective life. We do that with lots of things. We have large initiatives related to energy efficiency, water conservation, reuse of linens, and so as opposed to throwing things away, we try to repurpose those so that people who actually might have a need can reuse them.
Last question. What are some of the trends that you're seeing around guest sleep? Is there any trend, like, are there things you're looking at because of either consumer feedback or anything that, is there anything that's kind of, or making you, consider new options based on that?
I think we've got some contradictions going on. So in the industry, we want to go to higher, taller beds, and that has a perception. And yet, most senior citizens hate that, and the ADA people definitely do not like it. So that's one of those things that I think is a trend that eventually is going to come to head. The other thing is I do believe that there's going to be some changes in our industry with bed bases, because bed bases is a way to hide things, and we've seen some real tragedies in America, and that is a way to make sure people aren't hiding things underneath of a bed. So I believe that's going to change. In general, people want to know that they're sleeping on a name brand bed and something that has a longevity. And again, like at home. Well, you got to think about at home. So what have we seen over the last 10 years? We've seen pillow tops. We've seen more coils. We've seen more options. But in the hotel business, it's practical to go to the research and find out what really is the consumer saying about a good bed, and then try to purchase that.
Anything else you'd like to add on the topic?
No, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
So appreciate it. Awesome.